Hey guys, so just a quick announcement before we jump into today's video. I got a couple physical printouts of Steel Warder, and they're very limited. I don't know if we're going to do them again. It's one of those ones I just kind of wanted to see how they turned out, and I thought they came out really nicely. So we're selling them for the same price as a PDF, and if you buy the physical version, we will send you an email of the digital version, but there's under 20 left, so...
We're literally only selling them for $4.99?
Yeah, that's the same price.
It's honestly just to get our money back from what we paid for them. It's just a trial run.
Yeah, just to see.
To see if anybody wants them, and then if anybody wants them, then we can print more.
Also, I was actually quite surprised by this. We got quite a few emails from people asking for signed copies. So if that's what you want.
That's what you want.
I didn't really expect that, but if you want a signed copy, just whenever I send you the digital copy,
I might draw a dick in it as well.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we'll probably will. We'll put it on the Dex page. You guys will find out what the Dex page is. But anyway, look, let's get into today's video, will we?
You want a beta story, Fit? I'll give you a beta story. B20, a year ago. Home on Fit, as usual. Suddenly the doorbell rings. I go to answer it. It's two Jehovah's Witnesses, an old man, and a cutie pie girl with a 9 out of 10 body. I'm an atheist, so I don't really care about religion. I just step outside to talk to them about their gatherings. They hand me a few flyers. For once, I'm not spilling spaghetti everywhere. I'm thinking about all these beta threads and remember what not to do exactly. I tell her, I'll be there if you'll be. She laughs and says she will. Her name is Ashley. I go to the meeting. It's like a church group, sitting around and discussing the Bible. Kinda interesting. I only came here to talk to her. Sit down next to her. She doesn't even remember me. Sit silently for the entire night after she says, I'm sorry, who are you? And spills spaghetti into every direction every time someone asks me something. She tells me to relax. We chat a bit. I asked her out for coffee. She says she doesn't want any coffee, but needs to do some shopping for her parents and I can come along if I want to. She doesn't have a car, so I offer to drive her. We go to the mall, shopping, chatting, and I get her number. We part ways. Incredibly excited for an entire week as I'm texting with her. I'm alpha as fuck. You don't sound this.
No, you don't. I'm sorry, Mom.
I'm alpha as fuck. This girl is a 10 out of 10. Great body, great face, incredibly nice. I'm going to marry her. Suddenly, Saturday, she texts me why I wasn't at the Bible study group. I tell her I'm not interested.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah.
She replies, I thought you were different. Literally haul my ass out of bed, get dressed, and drive to the study group. All the seats are taken. There's some other dudes sitting next to her.
Oh.
I talk to her after the study group. I really am different from the other guys. I want to be your friend.
Oh, mate, you've already... Oh, man.
But I'm an alpha.
But trust me, guys, I'm incredibly alpha.
She tells me we can't be friends or have any sort of relationship because her parents wouldn't approve of her dating anyone outside of their religion.
Oh my god, he's going to convert us.
I convert to Jehovah's Witness. I have to buy a Bible from them, subscribe to the Watchtower magazines, and agree to go on a door-to-door spree. Get assigned to some lardass to come along with me. Find out he's her cousin, so I try to impress him. Hello, have you heard the horrible news of bombing in Afghanistan? Wouldn't it be great to live in a world without war for several weeks? She's really into this religion shit. Always reading the Bible, always talking about Jehovah's and shit. Realize I need to look like I'm into religion as much as her.
Oh, does he dress up as like a priest or something? Does he start wearing like a collar or something?
Hey, maybe the two of us should go on a door-to-door mission. Oh my god, Anon, that sounds like a great idea. I'm sure Jehovah would be pleased with us. Cringe internally. Go with her. She wants to go early in the morning. Wake up at 6 a.m.
I'm not talking to anyone about anything at 6 a.m.
No.
See if someone comes...
You should have seen me. You should have seen James during the night feeds.
No.
She comes over an hour late. Tells me she forgot. We go door to door. Door to door.
Door to door.
Hello. Have you heard the horrible news of bombings in Afghanistan? Wouldn't it be great to live in a world without war? For hours. People slamming doors in our faces. I'm the one doing most of the talking, quoting the Bible, opening it, showing it to people. I'm talking about it so honestly and emotionally that you'd actually think I believed in it. Legitimately convert 3 people on that day.
Well, that's, you know. It's a bit of a shame.
Numbers. Gotta hit the quota.
It would be it would be great if he actually believed it. That'd be like, oh, well done,
It's almost nighttime. Every time we're alone, I talk about nothing but the Bible and religion. It's mostly me talking about how great Jehovah is and how incredible the Bible is. She starts talking about her weekend plans. Change the subject to religion to make her see how serious I am about this shit. We knock on some random house. Dude opens the door. Hello. Have you heard the horrible news of bombings in Afghanistan? Wouldn't it be great to live in a world without war? He starts talking to us. He's fit, well dressed, smiles a lot and seems genuinely interested. He invites us inside for some coffee. The entire time I'm talking he interrupts me and only seems interested in talking to her. He's making her laugh with his jokes and shit. He starts making jokes about our religion. She giggles at some of them, is smiling at most of them and laughed out loud at a few of them. He says, "You can't make me believe this gibberish," with a smile. She laughs and says, "It's not that much of gibberish, ha ha ha." She invites him for a Bible study, to prove to him it's interesting. He says he'll go if she'll give him her number. I'm literally standing right next to them as she giggles and gives him her number. We get into my car and start driving. I break the silence by saying, "That last guy looks like a total douche. He was mocking Jehovah." "Oh, I don't know. It's kind of silly when you think about it." Stop the car. Don't really know what to say. Just spout. "What are you saying? That's blasphemy." "Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what I just said. I didn't mean it." We meet up later that week. The entire time, me, her, and her cousin are hanging out. She's texting with this goofy smile on her face. She never texts in front of other people like that. "We should just get drunk," I said. She says she doesn't drink. "It isn't against our religion though," is what I said. She rolls her eyes, thinking I didn't see it. Me and her cousin get drunk. She says she's going home. I'm too drunk to go home. Her cousin takes me to her place. We can get some coffee there and sober up. She's not home. Her parents are worrying. She never used to act like this. She's a good girl. Her mother is screaming because it's almost 1 a.m. Suddenly, a car pulls into the driveway and she comes in through the door. I got mad at her for upsetting her parents, when in reality, I was mad because she was wearing the hoodie of that douchebag. Oh no! Oh my god!
No, the thing is, look, this guy's completely... It's a web of his own making.
Yeah.
It's a completely web of his own making. I've got no sympathy for this. Like, this is true beta mentality.
It is.
Like, everything that he's done so far, he's created this. Like, come on.
"It's none of your business," and runs to her room, locks the door so I can't come in. Go home. Text her a few times. She replies with short texts, not really leaving much room for discussion. In the following 3 days, I text her every morning with, "Good morning, bless Jehovah for granting it to us."
I'm going to assume this guy must turn her off.
The religion.
Religion.
Stop it.
Bet you any money, that's what happens.
She doesn't reply to any of them. Bible study day. I go to the usual place. My seat is taken by that guy. He brought his friends over. All of them are playing with their cell phone, making jokes and laughing. Nobody is listening to me read the Bible out loud. She tells them to shush a few times, but starts cracking up at their stupid jokes as well. I get mad. They start making fun of me. See her giggle and look away. Finally, the Bible study ends. I tell her I'll give her a ride home. "Nah, me and Jake and his friends are going for pizza. Can I come?" She doesn't say anything. She just looks at me.
That's got to be the worst reaction.
Oh no.
That's got to be the worst. Oh.
That douchebag Jake looks at me and gives me this "really" look and goes, "No," in this loud tone. She gets into his car, right next to him, and I drive away. Drive home, trying my hardest not to cry. Text her a few times later with, "What's up? Having fun?" She replied with, "Yep," smiley face. I send her a message saying, "Want to go on door to door tomorrow?" She doesn't reply. Before going to sleep, I text her, "Ashley, be careful with who you hang out with. If you have any problems, just call me and text me and I'll come and help you. Always. I'll always be there for you and protect you. I'd never leave you if you asked me. I really care about you. Stay safe."
See, this is the thing. She can already smell it, though.
Yeah.
She knows fine lightly
I can smell
the desperation.
the desperation.
See, this is the thing. I genuinely do believe desperation has got to be the ugliest trait for women, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about, when people say, "Oh, just like, be confident." It's not be confident, just don't be desperate.
Yeah.
I think that's a better way of saying it. Don't be like,
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Internal cringing intensifies reading this now. All the while, I'm on Fit making, "LOL, you betas don't know how to talk to girls. LOL, I have a cutie pie Christian girlfriend who loves me and who is going to marry me" posts. We chat on Skype in a couple of days. Asked her why she only came on so late, because she's usually on at 10 a.m, and she only came on at 2 p.m. that day. She says, "Don't tell anyone, but Jake and his friends threw a party and I had too much to drink." Start asking her details about this Jake character at the party. LOL, why do you care? As a fellow Jehovah Witness, I have a duty to make sure you don't stray from Jehovah's intended path. Hang out with people like Jake is only going to get you in trouble. She doesn't reply for hours. Then I send her a message saying, where did you go to? She replies, you're so annoying sometimes. We don't talk for days. Then I text her saying, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been so mean and annoying to you. She says it isn't a big deal. And I say, wanna go door to door tomorrow? She doesn't reply. Sometime later, me, her, and her cousins go to hang out. Jake comes along with us. They're sitting in the back of the car while me and her cousins are in the front. Catch in rearview mirror him putting his arm around her, touching her tight, tickling her, holding hands with her. Start talking about the Bible and God to remind her about it.
My God.
We just go to the movies. I'm sitting next to her. I take her hand. She doesn't move her hand. She just looks at me, doesn't make any response and continues watching the movie.
This is painful. This is genuinely painful.
As the movie progresses, she awkwardly slides her hand out of mine. The movie ends. I invited them to my place, even Jake, because subconsciously I knew she wouldn't come if I didn't invite him. Her cousin agrees. She says she has to go home. Later that night, I drive her cousin home since he lives not far from her. I drive to her place to talk to her. Her parents tell me she hasn't come home since she left with us. She doesn't come to Bible study next day. I call her several times. She doesn't answer. I think she's sick or got hurt last night, something like that.
No, she's getting decked.
Yeah.
Right, you slimy human maggots. We has been working hard at Neckbeardia to get the bestest little people that monies can buy. We got all the boys here. We got the boys, the lizard boys, vampire boys, all the boys over at Neckbeardia. Oh, we also got some pretty girls too. But I can't really make out which one's the boys and which one's the girls sometimes. But anyway, I need more monies to get more DACA, so get on over and order some now, you filthy pigs.
Every video that we post, we're going to be giving away all of our homebrew content to one lucky winner. Every video. All you have to do to be in with a chance to win is to be subscribed, leave a comment, and like this video. And today's lucky winner is this guy. Well done! Well done! To claim your prize, just send an email to neckbeardiacontact@gmail.com. Now let's get back to the video. I text her, are you alright? She replies, yeah, I'm at Jake's. What's wrong? I get mad and text, do you know how worried I was about you? Why weren't you in Bible study today? What do you think you're doing with your life? You have a duty to Jehovah and your parents, and you're wasting your life hanging around with some guy who doesn't even believe in our God and Saviour. She doesn't respond to my text. Oh,
imagine unironically, let's just keep going, we'll leave it to the end.
That same evening, I go onto Facebook. Ashley is in a relationship with Jake. Shitloads of pictures of her kissing him, sitting on his lap, etc. Find pictures where she's tagged in a party, making out with him, drinking, etc. Comment under her picture, you've lost God out of your life, and she blocks me off Facebook. I get mad. Decide I'm going to be alpha as fuck and not text her and wait for her to call me and apologise. She doesn't. We don't talk for weeks. She doesn't come to a single Bible study day, but he's still going.
Yeah, see,
he's still going.
Trust me, guys. I'm really alpha, but I'm doing this thing, and I've been doing this for even though I don't believe it or anything, and I really don't buy any of the words I'm talking about, and I'm really.
But Jehovah's my God and Saviour.
Jehovah is my God and Saviour, but only if Jehovah can supply me with a booty.
Yeah. Talk to her cousin. He tells me she and Jake have moved in together because she had a fight with her parents. I call her on her cell phone. I ask her what's going on. How could she let Jehovah out of her life like this? We talk for several minutes about how she had a falling out with her parents. I start quoting the Bible. She gets mad and says, could you shut the fuck up about that stupid religion? Do you realise how stupid you sound when you talk about it? I hate that nonsense. I'm so tired of it. And hangs up. Doesn't answer the phone anymore. I go to our elder. Tell him about how Jake led her astray from Jehovah and how we need to help her see the light again. I'm literally shitting in my pants so hard about the fact that I might never talk to her again. This is the only way I can bring her back and away from Jake. The elder agrees to help me organise an intervention with her parents, me, and himself. She comes, we start talking to her. I say, look what's become of you. We all love you. Please come back. Bible study just isn't the same without you. Don't you believe in Jehovah? She gets mad after several minutes and says, I'm so tired of this silly religion. Could you stop talking about it already? It's nonsense. The only reason I believed in it, wasted my time with the Bible study and going door to door is because my parents made me. I've lost so much of my free time to this stupid religion. I don't want it in my life anymore. I hate it. It makes me sick. I'm tired of hearing about the Bible quotes and I'm tired of all this Jehovah nonsense. I don't believe in it. I start throwing around Bible quotes as everyone else sits in silence. She destroys all of my arguments and counter-arguments and quotes. We all sit silently and her parents say something about how they'll always love her, even if she doesn't want to believe in Jehovah. All of this, of course, happened in a long-winded discussion and argument, etc. She tells him she wants to move in with Jake full-time and go to college. Her parents hug her and tell her they don't mind. The elder says he can't force someone to believe in their religion. Suddenly, I get on one knee and propose to her. Oh my god! Oh my god, my toes are curled so hard.
Oh my god, it just keeps getting worse.
Oh my god.
Keep going. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I tell her I love her. I'll always love her and I want her to be the mother of my children. She immediately says no and tells me to go home. I try to kiss her. Her dad pulls me away. I'm holding back the tears as they're pulling me towards the door and telling me I should go home. Ashley, I'll always love you. Whenever you need anything, call me. I'll always love you, are the last words I say to her before they close the door. Text her a few messages. No response. Try to call her. No response. She blocks me on Skype, Facebook, all that jazz. Cry myself to sleep for the entire week. Go to Bible study. For some reason, thinking it'll make her see how moral I am, how hard I believe, and she'll come back to me in Jehovah. For some reason, I was hoping to see her there. Go to her cousins on a few more door-to-door mission. Get home one day. Spend the entire night drinking beer and watching YouTube videos about the Bible and Jehovah. Realize I spent the last year of my life being a Jehovah Witness. Realize how beta I was. Realize how pathetic I was. Holy fucking shit. Am I retarded? I just spent a year pretending to be a Jehovah's Witness. There are documents that have me listed as a Jehovah's Witness for at least until the end of the year. Stop going to Bible studies. Stop picking up phone calls to religious nutjobs. Spend my days lifting and browsing 4chan now. Will I make it, bros? I felt painful writing this out. Remembering this last year of being a pathetic beta, it literally hurt at some point.
I believe it did hurt. That was...
Oh, I love how you say pretending. No, you were.
I think honestly, do you think I think he got into the religion?
He did.
I think you have to believe, at least a certain degree. You have to. I refuse to believe that someone would...
You get that deep into it just because of...
He's huffing on the puss ether.
Yeah.
That's what happened. He got... Oh my god. I don't really know what to say about that. You know...
It's mad what some guys will do.
Please may I have one crumb
of puss. Oh, it's ridiculous.
Imagine, see, this is the thing. I don't really like organised religions.
Mm-hmm.
I
What's the most beta thing you've done for a girl?
Most beta thing I've ever done.
Think to your younger years.
When
all you thought about.
I went out with this girl that was absolutely mental, and I knew she was mental, but she would touch my dick, so I just went along with it. She's one of those types of girls where you just know she's gonna ruin my fucking life.
Yeah.
But you just do it anyway, because it's
because you were 16, she touched your penis.
Yeah, pretty much. You know what I mean? And I think, that was, honestly, see, I think at this age I'd be honestly, I would rather just never go near someone like that, ever, than, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's that's just, I'm not gonna put myself through that type of mental torture.
I know. Being
with someone who's genuinely batshit loopy insane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's all I can really say. I think that's probably the worst for me that I can, springs to mind anyway. I've probably done some worse stuff, let's be honest, but I think everyone's done everyone goes through that awkward
I want to hear everybody's most beta stories down below.
Honestly, this one was so fucking painful. That was really bad.
I want to hear beta stories. And just own them.
Yeah, just own them. I feel like this guy, he wised up to it. I don't think he's ever going to do anything that ever.
Oh my
again.
God, he wasted a year of his life.
I know, but I don't think he's going to go do that again. I think that's out of his system now.
I don't know. Once a beta, always beta.
I don't know. Nah, I think he'll wise up to that.
Do you think?
I think he will. I think I definitely do think he'll change. There was one guy. So I'll tell you about a bit of a beta story that I know, which again leads back into the whole desperation thing.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why I'm really sick of the whole thing of people just have confidence. Confidence will help, but it doesn't matter if you're fucking hideous. Mm-hmm. But see if you go up and be all spaghetti falls out of pocket and really, what would be
sometimes that can be cute though.
It can be, but it like okay. A good one was okay. So there's this guy that I knew,
like you.
Thanks. And there's this guy. Well, I think I was funny though.
No, but
I was awkward, but I was
so awkward. No, but the first time you went to go kiss me.
Yeah. Oh, Megan, please don't.
In the kitchen.
Yeah. No, I was in the driveway.
No.
Was it?
It was in the kitchen.
I don't remember.
I
went from for.
But like it was the first time we'd like met up. We knew each other, but it was the first time we met up in that way. And he came round to my house and we were watching movies or whatever. And he went to go leave and he leaned in for a hug. I leaned in for a hug, but James went in for a kiss. Yeah. But then he missed.
Well, you had to wait. I was like, oh fuck, I'm in too deep now.
I wasn't expecting it. He's like, oh fuck, I've done it. I need to go. But then he put his like lips on my lips and then started rubbing his face back and forth. I'm going,
yeah, we got
like an Eskimo kiss.
Yeah. So, I'm more than capable of spaghetti, spaghetti falling out of pockets.
It's alright, I married him.
Yeah, exactly. It worked out in the end. So, just be persistent. Okay, so I'll tell you a good one. I remember this one was really funny. One of my mates said this to this guy, and your fellow was asking, it's like, oh, what about like pickup lines? And like, let's be honest, pickup lines are the biggest waste.
Oh,
they're the most pathetic thing I've ever heard in my life.
No, they're horrible.
Oh, I just need to say this so one thing, and then a girl will like do this. No, but I think more like jokes and stuff like that. Like, just
conversations.
It's conversation. But he said to him, it's like, oh, you know what you do? You just go up and be like, yo, do you want to see what my dick looks like? And some people can pull that off.
Some people can pull that off.
Say if you say it like if you've got like that persona, if you've got that like energy.
I've had guys come up, do you want to see me helicopter? I'm like, you know what? I'm actually quite interested.
Yeah, no, but if you can pull that off, see if some like absolute dweeb, like they're like an HR on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Another good one was the same fella. It was really bad, but he would go ahead and he asked like every single girl out in work.
Is this M?
I'm not going to say anything. I can't say anything. But he like went ahead and just straight up. So the place where I worked, I had a lot of like 16, 17, 18-year-olds. It was like all that age group, 19, 20, and then all the managers were like middle age. And honestly, he must have went through, asked every single girl that worked in that place out, and it was just, and everyone knew about it, and it was just like, wait,
stop it?
Yeah, just stop it. You just stop asking people and stop doing that. I'll appreciate his dedication, like, to be, no, but like honestly, I will appreciate that, like, but it's,
yeah, but word like that travels quick.
Yeah, it travels quick, and especially in work, don't cycle through every single girl, and because that's just good, and again, that just makes you look hyper desperate, and therefore no one will ever
touch your penis.
Yeah, exactly. And like, and also the other thing is, what does a girl really want if you've went through like 10 other girls? You're 10th on the list.
You're the 10th. I'm like,
no, you don't. But you get what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Like, if you're going to be 10th on that list, are you really going to put up with? No way.
I know.
Like, let's be serious. Come on, man. Like, but yeah, let us know if you guys have any beta stories or if you've any submissions.
Just own them down below.
We might, like, there's nothing wrong with them as long as you've like progressed from that.
Yeah.
That's the important thing. As long as you understand, like, oh my god, what have I actually done? Shame is a great cure to stop this type of shit happening. It's self-awareness, and I think that's the conceit of a neckbeard. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Check out the book. The book. Well, it's a 10-page magazine. If you want a signed copy, whenever we send you the digital copy, just email us back and let us know.
If you want to sign.
If you want that. I didn't think anyone would, but I've got a lot of people asking for it, so...
We're not gonna, like, I'm not gonna just go ahead and sign every copy. Like, who the fuck are these dweebs?
Yeah, exactly.
Why is there writing on my book?
Yeah, exactly. Like, like, if you want it, we'll do it, but I'm not gonna, like, make it the default.
Yeah.
And I don't want to, like, we're definitely not gonna charge more. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna... Do you want an autograph for, like, £5 billion? But look, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
All those moments will be lost in time.